Okay, so store parkour or rooftop and alleys. Choose your pick. I'm gonna take you guys through this video and show you guys the differences and how they relate and how they differ. And I want you guys to make up your minds on which one you guys are choosing. Now, realistically, I'm not trying to pin these two against each other in no negative way. I just have both games, and I wanted to showcase kind of how different they are and kind of how some friendly competition in games like these can be very, very good. Let's check it out. Okay, so as you know, I play a lot of different games, other different games, and I've been doing this parkour quest of mine to find a good parkour game. I don't know. I just like parkour. I don't know what it is about it. I don't do it myself. I'm pretty athletic, but wouldn't dare even get into that. But Rooftop and Alleys has now been released. I got that on PlayStation, but I also bought the early access Storror parkour game. And I know there's a little bit of feuding going on in the community. I feel Rooftop and Alleys has a lot to offer, but I feel like Storror is a bit more realistic. So we're going to tackle both games and just compare the similarities to all of them. Okay, so first up we have Rooftop and Alleys. And okay, like I said, first glance, this game obviously got a lot to offer. First of all, character design, dude. I think this is one developer as well. Pretty freaking sick. All right, you sprint with R2, which is different from Storror, and you can climb up. It's actually similar. The controls are similar. The slow-mo though is too smooth, like way too smooth. That's R1 right there. That makes for some good clips. But how you do tricks, you can jump. Obviously don't do that. You can jump off with X, and you can do like the square. So I compare it to like how you do the tricks in Spider-Man. You get like an adrenaline. So, and you can actually like do like climbs and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm still getting the hang of it. This is literally my first day on here. But yeah, jump, so you can jump off the wall. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of heat. So you can do some crazy stuff with that. You can slide off. Oh my gosh, let's do that over. So like, cause I was trying to figure out the, so you can tap it. I don't think you can do, I think you can do this in Storror, but you gotta be like real precise. That's the thing about Storror is like, oh, let me see. I think it's just, yeah, yeah, to vault over. All right, using too much adrenaline. But yeah, like I said, first of all, again, character design is it's just impeccable. It's impeccable. See if we can hit this. You see what I'm saying? Then we can do a double. Oh, we can, bro. Ladies and gents. Okay, like, and I'm getting trophies. We're getting trophies out here, man. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie. This one's more arcadey, but it's a low-key more fun. Like, it's satisfying, and I think it's easier to play. I think that's meant to be the concept of this one. Is to get in and kind of get in there and kind of have fun with it. Like, have fun, do tricks. I didn't do the tutorial. I skipped the tutorial entirely. Again, he checking himself, and you can do customization as well, which I think is a little bit more. Again, Storror is still in early access. You can only kind of change your race and clothes. The clothes kind of change too, but like you can change a different color. Like the hues and saturation. Hold on. Oh, no, it's not saturated. Like, come on. Like, I don't know. This already, and again, I've played games like Riders Republic, things like that. It's giving like they really like. Oh, this person really. Can we close it or okay? There we go. And you can unlock different types. We got to earn feathers. We got to figure out how to do that though. But yeah, I'm again. The differences are going to start to appear as we play more. Again, these customization right here, this is obviously a big difference, and really a big thing going for a lot of games is customization. People like to have their own personality in games, and having things like this really does show that you want your player or the player of the game to have their own freedom playing the game. Like it's their own look, you know, whatever may have you, whether it's just a color that signifies something. Is that pink? I don't want it to be pink. Oh, the top should be pink. Hold on. I think it's red. I like that. No, we should probably do red then. No, I'm sorry. I'm so indecisive. All right, we're gonna go on with the video. I'm sorry. There we go. All right, but so yeah, like you see, customization is good. If you get feathers and stuff, you unlock more and stuff like that. Progression. All right. Street trial. Let's see. Back. Actually, I haven't. Construction time. Okay, so yeah, different districts and stuff like that you can go to. Time of day, I like that you can change that. In Storror Parkour, you can't really do nighttime yet or anything. Again, still in early access. This really is gonna do a lot for the game if it can just get, like, it makes it the vibe. You can't like, oh, I tried to do the, oh my gosh. But yeah, there's a lot more tricks that you can do. For example, you can just spin, and then when you go on top of here, oh, I tried to, okay, so I was trying to do the backflip. Oh, you can't do it on the, how do you even, I'm trying to figure out the actual button because I'm pressing it, but can I do a trick off of it though? Hey, no! Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's literally all I wanted to do. Oh my god, let's check out some more stuff here. This is really my first impressions of rooftop alleys, and do the Storror parkour section a little later. Let's try one of these time trials. So let's do like a trick. Okay. Up, up, up. Oh no, I thought I landed it. No, it's not. Let me see. We practiced this. All right, here we go. I guess. I'm bad at this, I know, guys. Just to showcase though, when I get good at it, I'm definitely gonna be doing some more. Steel tricks too. Yeah, I don't know that. That I don't know. But that one, it's just like it's just in the same area. I don't know. Let's see if we can do a time trial one where we just kind of run through. There's different types of parkour now. Like, you don't always have to be a trickster. You know, you could just be the guy that's just like, you could speed run stuff, and I like that aspect. Again, you can change the time of day. This is the sunset vibe. Try to get over there. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, here we go. Let's try it here. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Wait, I didn't mean to do. Let me see something. Oh, that's why the tricks. Oh, that adds more depth. It's not just square. Okay, adds way more depth. Okay, here we go. So you got to be careful with that. All right, here we go. Can I? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's trigger. See, I'm learning controls as I go. Uh-huh. I'm on now. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. I like that. That felt good. That felt good. The gameplay loop is really nice. Again, adding more depth, but adding the square to be one of the other ones too. I think Storror Parkour has that. We got to check it out. But yeah, this is Rooftop Alleys, guys. Definitely see more of this on the channel or even some of my TikTok. You guys follow my TikTok. I just post a lot of just games that I play. I just post those clips, like throwaways and stuff, like stuff that I just don't want on my phone. I just throw those stuff in there. Or I talk about a lot of Dragon Ball stuff on there as well. Like Gekishin Squadron, I know it's going crazy. We're gonna move on. Let's go ahead to Storror Parkour. All right, the only bad thing about Storror Parkour, in my opinion, is yeah, the soundtrack is all copyrighted music, and although I'm dabble into the UK vibe, UK creators, UK, you know, rap and all that good stuff. But just music in general, I don't think it's all, some of it's alternative. I don't know. I think that was a poor choice. I think Rooftop and Alley's interesting soundtrack. It seems to be new. I don't think I've ever heard like that stuff mainstream right there. I think it's a very original soundtrack. I gotta look into that. But other than that, the music is a vibe in Storror. You can get into some tracks here. The differences with this one is the tricks are very different. You could do certain tricks but most of it's with L1, but it's with the joystick, which makes it, in my opinion, a little bit more technical. Like you do stuff like that. And I think, I don't know if there's gonna be a difficulty setting, but this game is a little bit more easier in my opinion. Like I'm doing these stuff right here, like it's easier in the sense of like just doing the tricks. Like even in rooftop and alleys, if I'm doing all this, if I'm not positioned right or like landing right, it's not gonna work. So, but this one right here, it just kind of allows you to stay. It's realism. It's realism. Really, there's a big difference because oh shit, the stuff like that. It is realistic. Like it's not like you can just do anything. So when we go back to the top here, I love going up on here right here. The slow mo is RS, right joystick, and you just kind of jump off. You can jump off. What I like about this is you can like slide onto the buildings. This is unrealistic, but like I do store. It's like they both have their like strengths. Like it's so interesting because I think this one for me, I fell in love with Storror parkour like a few months ago when I was just looking for something to like. I don't know. I was watching YouTube and I saw some parkour videos. I was like, I just want to play. I just want to play that. I don't even want to do it for real. I just want to simulate it. How can I simulate it? And I saw this game and I was like, oh, this looks so realistic. But then I did see Rooftop and Alleys and I saw that it had a little bit bigger fan base. Again, because I think this is early access, puts it as a disadvantage. But it does have its strengths. Like I said, it's pretty fun to get into. It's not something hard. Like, you can go on top of these buildings right here. And the cities are very big. It's actually a very ambitious project when you think about it. Like, this is way bigger scale than Rooftop and Alleys. Even with how well it's done. Again, these differences aren't, I don't know if I'm really comparing or saying that they're better. I'm saying they really do have their avenues as to what you want to get into. So you want something realistic and like something that really puts you in the world of parkour and understand the mechanics of like how to like do these things, like these cartwheels and gainers, stuff like that. Then cool. If you want something very like entertaining to play, whereas like this one is like you got to practice it. You got to practice Storror. I'm sorry, you cannot get in this and like, you know, it's like a lot of ways you can die and do things, and you have to know how to stick. Look at this shit. Some people can get through stuff like that. You have to learn how to stick your landing and stuff like that. Again, Rooftop and Alley has the same concept. You do have to have some practice with that as well. But I think Storror offers a little bit more technicality to that by just, again, the realism factor of how realistic it can be for itself. Now, again, with Storror or with what you call it, Rooftop and Alleys, it's realistic. Like those moves, again, doing that. I literally got on that game just now, and I learned doing I learned from what I learned in parkour, and I did it in Rooftop and Alleys. So it has some realism, but I think Storror falls at a disadvantage here. Why? Because, like I said, time of day, customization, and right now on PC, it's a little bit janky. As you can see that camera moving and stuff. They got a lot of stuff to fix on Storror, and the ragdoll physics aren't really. They look like they're not supposed to be there. The ragdoll physics in Rooftop Alley look a little bit better. The controls, they do give a nice tutorial. They give a nice tutorial of like what the game was gonna be. Again, early access for Storror still. So this is not really even really like, can't really concrete say these things because it's like they still working on the game. Rooftop and Alley, I believe, is officially out now. If not, it's still also in early access, but it's a little bit a ways, and it looks to be more technically sound. This one I'm running on potato right now. I don't even have a potato, but I have to run it on these settings to get it. But with that being said, like I said, this would be a shorter one. I did a video on Storror parkour already. You guys can check that video. I was in one of my news segments. I'm trying to execute this. Yeah, I was trying to get the jump. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Which one is better? Which one you think has the more fun? Like I said, I think Storror parkour is more fun. That's not so far. I think Rooftop and Alleys is more fun. But I think at a high level, when you practice Storror parkour, it feels much better. It feels like you're actually doing it. Rooftop and Alleys feel like it's like, oh, I'm doing something. Oh, I did that. That was pretty cool. Like that's a cool trick. Like this one feels like, oh wait, like that can be done. Like, you know, Storror is a little bit more realistic. I think if you lean towards realism, you're gonna like Storror more when it drops. If you're leaning towards something to like play in the meantime, or just something to kind of have fun and to go out, like I'm gonna try the online section and show you guys do that in another video. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching this one. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you guys in the next one.